Once again, I know who you are. You're a person with big time dreams. You're a person with big time goals, big time aspirations. But you're by yourself. You're alone. You're like Steph is cold. Walking in the woods like a wolf. Scratching in the dirt for your next meal. That's you. You lone wolfing right now. You cold. You being Steph is cold right now. You lone wolfing. I know who you are. Wanna know why I know who you are? Because I'm him. I'm that guy right now. You see, you got big goals, aspirations, and dreams, but your partners don't. See, you have a burning desire inside to do something great, but your partners don't. See, you have a certain amount of money you want to make, and you're actually serious about it. You're actually creating a plan. You're actually creating a strategy, but your friends aren't. See, you put in the work daily. You go to the gym daily. You practice your craft daily, but your friends don't. See, you one of them ones who's willing to go read the books, apply yourself, apply the knowledge, and get the result, but your friends aren't. See, you feel like you gotta go hang with them because you being lame if you say no. See, you feel like you gotta be a yes man to every single thing a nigga say or a person says because you want to be cool. Somebody hands you a drink, you take it even though you don't want to drink. Somebody hands you a blunt, you smoke it even though you don't want to smoke. Somebody hands you a cigarette, says, hey, try this. You try it just because they said try it, and you don't even smoke. It's time to cut them off. It's time to cut them off. Your dreams are too big. Your aspirations are too big, and you're not going nowhere hanging with them people. But there's a disclaimer though. See, there's a disclaimer. There's a disclaimer. You're going to be by yourself. Why? Why are you going to be by yourself? If you cut off all your old friends, all the people you used to waste time with. Because you don't have the skill set to hang with the people who have the skill set. And the people that have the skill set is the person you want to be. And you can't hang out with them because you don't have the skill set. So now you have to go in this deep, dark hole by yourself. Learn, develop, prioritize, discipline, strategize until you are able to hang with those kind of people you say you want to be like. But I know one thing, you ain't never going to get there if you keep hanging out with those people and not going into the darkness. I get it, man. We're human beings. We're not supposed to be here alone. But at the end of the day, the work needs to be done. The skill sets needs to be acquired. The work needs to be put in regardless of how you feel. You hanging with your friends ain't getting you nowhere. You chilling with your friends ain't getting you nowhere. You talking about the game ain't getting you nowhere. You talking about the NFL ain't getting you nowhere. College football, new NCAA, it don't matter, bro. None of that matter, bro. What matters is you being by yourself, putting in the work while no one is looking. That's what really matters. That's what really matters. That's what really matters. Not you showing up to every function, the fly guy. Not you getting the latest new shoes. Not you getting the Gucci belt. No, what matters is you putting in the work, going into the darkness like your Steph is cold. That's what matters. You locking in daily, day by day, putting in work, consistent growth. That's what matters. Doing it by yourself is what matters. Because you can't hang with the millionaires and the trillionaires and the billionaires. You can't do it. You're not him yet. You can't even hang with the thousandaires. You're not them. You got to go in the dark by yourself. You got to go in the woods by yourself. You got to navigate the desert by yourself. A lot of people ain't ready to do that, so they keep kicking it with their friends. They keep chilling with their friends. They keep finding every excuse to avoid the work they know they should be doing. Don't let that be you, man. Stop that. Don't let that be you. There's work that needs to be done. There's darkness that needs to be shedded. There's light that needs to be shined. There's people that's counting on you, and you sitting there playing around with people, sitting there playing with your friend because you think he your friend. He's your temporary friend until he cross you, because you already know he do snake shit. You already know that. You know he a snake already. You just sitting there acting like he not. You know he ain't finna get you no money. You know he ain't finna get you to your next step in life. You know he ain't finna motivate you to get that workout and to go do those videos, to make that song, to go to school, to go get that A. He ain't finna motivate you to go do. All he gonna do is cause you to get high and go chill out and sit down and watch the game, eat some food. I'm not telling you to just go cold turkey on him. I'm just saying lock in, my guy. Lock in, bruh. Because the people you really want to hang out with, you can't hang out with them because you don't have the skill sets, because you won't lock in. You won't put in the work. You won't study and apply. Because it's really the people at the top you want to hang with. It's really the Bugatti club, the Lamborghini club, the Porsche club. It's the motorcycle club that you can't get in. You can't get in because you don't have the assets, you don't have the skill sets, and you don't have the mindset. Because you won't separate yourself. You won't depart from the crowd. You want to stay in the crowd. You want to go to concerts. You want to jump, and nod your head for hours instead of working on a solution that can help somebody else so you can get compensated. Let's stop wasting time. Time is too valuable. I'm right now wasting 12 hours out of my day to work a job, man. 12 hours. There's only 24. And 8 of those, 9 of those, 10 of those, you sleep, kind of. You ain't doing nothing. This job is taking 12 hours of my time. What makes you think I can go outside and party? What makes you think that I can go outside and spend money? What makes you think that I can just do whatever I want and keep the things that I want and have the dreams and desires that I want? What makes you think I can do that? I'm going to go crazy because it's going to be 6 years from now. I'm going to be crying if I don't do nothing now. I'm going to be crying 6 years from now because I didn't put in the work and I still have the dreams and aspirations because I haven't locked in yet. You got to lock it the fuck in, man. You got to go in the woods like you Steph is cold, man. You got to go put on that bulletproof vest and walk in the fire. Walk in the fire. You got to go to war. And that's not with your friends. That's by yourself. That's why I know your friends is tearing you apart, because you still got them. You still cool with them. You hang out with them too much instead of hanging out with your solutions. Instead of hanging out with your business plan. Instead of hanging out with your strategy. Instead of hanging out with your purpose in life, which is to be happy. But you're going to be sad the whole time because you don't want to be focused for a certain period of time so you can get the results you want to be. So you just finna be sad your whole life because, like I said, 6 years is finna roll by and you still going to be in the same spot with the same dreams and aspirations. They don't go away. See, God printed them in your brain. They're stamped. You ain't running from your destiny, bro. You either going to get there at 62 or you going to get there real young. There's no in between. See, they could have, the Israelites could have got out the desert in 11 years, but it took them 40. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Are you going to lock in for 10 years or are you going to throw off your 10 years? Is you finna go crazy for your is you finna lock in, work hard, practice, learn, practice, rinse and repeat? for 10 years, or you finna go out, party, then do your 10 years after? Because regardless, you can't run from your destiny. You're going to have to lock in eventually. I'm just trying to tell you to do it now. Do it now. Stop hanging out with them niggas, man. We got work to do. I'm gone.